Well, good morning, friends, and happy Easter to each of you. If you have not yet heard the good news, the tomb has been found empty. He is not here, he has been raised. When the community last gathered in this sanctuary, it was shrouded in heaviness and in the black of darkness. People left in silence, some even left in tears, filled with emotions appropriate for Good Friday. But now, early on this Easter morning, darkness has given way to light. Death has given way to life. These lilies which adorn the chancel are both a symbol and a testimony to the good news we so deeply need to hear today. Christ has been resurrected. God has done an amazing and powerful thing in raising Christ. And so on this day, I invite and encourage you to embrace the power of God's love found within the empty tomb. I don't know exactly what happened on that Easter morning. I don't know how God did it. I only know why. To show who God is, to show the power found in love, to show, again, as Paul had said, that nothing, not even death, can separate us from the love of God. I believe that, and I want you to believe that too. I want you to experience that as well. With every ounce of my being, I believe in the resurrection. I believe that God resurrected Jesus. I do. I believe it deep down within my bones. I have to. I just have to. 11 years ago this morning, on April 1st, Courtney and I were in a hospital room in Athens, Georgia. That morning, our son, Peyton Darren Chandler, was born, stillborn. Courtney's water prematurely broke on the previous Thursday night. And on Friday, we made a trip to the doctor, and an ultrasound unfortunately confirmed what we already knew to be true. The child we had hoped for would not enter into the world as we had hoped and wanted. April 1st, 2007 was Palm Sunday, the beginning of Holy Week, rather than Easter Sunday as it is this year. So in my grief, I was not able to attend, much less lead any of the Holy Week services at the congregation I was serving. But on Easter Sunday, 2007, I was able to stand in the pulpit and proclaim God's victory over death. I was able to proclaim God's love for all of humanity. I was able to proclaim resurrection. I share that story because I want you to know that just as Jesus experienced the power of God's love through resurrection, I have too. And just as Jesus experienced the power of God's love through resurrection, you have as well. Look around. Watch. Listen. Experience the resurrecting power of God as it reveals itself to you. And in response, proclaim the good news of what God has done. Proclaim the good news of what God is still doing. Proclaim the good news of what God will continue to do in the future. He is not here. He has been raised. He has been raised by God. A God who loves you, and a God who lives in and through each of you. Happy Easter to you, and bless you as you now go and proclaim Easter resurrection within your life and through your faith.